Hey everybody, it's Tara here with some hump day wisdom on tinaolife.com. Hi, it's been a long time. I took the summer off and here I am back at her. And I'm sure you are too, right? It's the fall. It's the fall. School goes back in, we settle back into work, we get shit done. So, So what I want to share is maybe just a few little tipperoonies to have you stay connected. I talked to a new client the other day, and oh my goodness, we started off the call because he's new, right? So I said, tell me what's happening. Tell me what's going on. And oh my goodness, 35 minutes of exposition. That's the word we'll use. There's a lot happening for him and his partner and their kids and their work lives and their careers and their families and their parents, and holy moly, there's a lot going on. And I think they're both exhausted. And so here's a few things we can do, okay, to stay connected as we, grab onto the wagon that is September. Right? It's like a wagon, and I don't know about you, but I sometimes feel like I'm dangling from the rearview mirror of a runaway hippie van, right? Some days it feels that way. So the first thing is to stay physically connected as much as you can, okay? And this is obtainable in many, many ways. It is touching rather than not. So when you land in bed at the end of the day, even if your partner's already asleep, instead of just rolling over and going to sleep, get naked a little. Touch each other. I'm not telling you to have sex, and you certainly can, but that's not a rule here. But connect, right? Skin on skin contact is critical to us humans, right? It reduces stress. It calms your heart. It lowers your blood pressure. It feels good. It feels good to touch your person and be naked with them. So do that, even if it's for like 2 minutes at the end of the day. Just connect, right? Face each other, talk about the day, share some pillow talk. Who doesn't love pillow talk? Okay, so that's number one. No, that's not number one. That is one of the ways to keep in contact. The second way is to have, we call it the 6-second kiss, right? It's one of the Gottman tools. When you connect at the end of the day, don't just come in the door and say, okay, where are you? I'm in the kitchen. Okay, right? And get on with your being at home. Transition, like, officially to being in the same space again. So give your partner a nice greeting. Kiss them for 6 seconds. That's actually a fair bit of time. Kiss them and say, I'm so glad you're home. Welcome home. I missed you. My day just got a whole lot better because you walked in the door, right? It's this physical connection stuff. And if your partner's, washing the dishes or, picking something up, rub their back, touch them, squeeze them, pinch them, smack their bum a little bit, just stay connected that way physically. So that's the first thing we can do. Another way is to really see our partner, right? To thank them. Don't just apologize for what you think you may be in the wrong about, and certainly don't just be in the space with them, but I think you should just make a point, each of you each day, to thank each other. Like, thank you for being something I don't have to worry about, or thank you for making dinner. I so appreciate that every night. Or I love the way that you blank. Or, I always love it when you read to the kids before bed. Whatever it is you see your partner doing, yes, they may do it every single night. And it might be part of their job, right? Like maybe you've split the responsibilities accordingly. It doesn't matter. Don't we all want to be thanked for what we're already doing? To say, oh, you are doing a fantastic job. Please keep doing it, right? This is what I'm talking about. So notice your partner and thank them and acknowledge them. It's not that hard. And I think the third thing that we can do in the hubbub and the craziness of fall is leave our kindest words for at home. And what I mean by this is, you know, you might be run ragged at your job. You might be exhausted at the end of the day. You might be grumpy. You might be frustrated because you're building a business and you're worried about money. Or, you know, maybe something personal happened to you that is really affecting you. You know what? You don't need to bring that shit home. Yes, you get to talk about it at home. I hope you will. I hope that you find a supportive place to land at home. But I think it's really critical that we're excited to be with the people that we get to land with at the end of the day. And so make that a conscious effort, right? Like even if you walk up to the door and you're really frustrated and you're really feeling angry at what happened, take a deep breath. For God's sake, take a deep breath. Leave it at the door. You can talk about it later. I promise you. I promise. But walk in the door. Be present. Look around. You probably have, you know, maybe little kids running up who want to hug you and they're like, Mommy, Daddy, right? Be present. And then, you know, after you've had your kiss in the doorway and you've kissed your partner and you've hugged them and told them that you miss them today, or you've asked them about, you know, their day and so on, after that's complete and you're sort of transitioned into being home, then you can say, you know what, I had a really hard day today. Here's what happened, right? This is the soft place to be, but we don't get to come in guns blazing with a horrible day because it wrecks everybody's afternoon, right? Like we want to set the tone for there to be gentleness and nurturing and sweetness at home. So those are my 3 things. Touch each other. Kiss, get into bed, and touch each other. Number 2 is notice each other, thank each other, acknowledge each other. And number 3 was bring your kindest stuff at home. Make that transition a mindful one. Walk in the door and be with your people. And then, you know, rely on them later. Ease in. Ease in. Create some intention to your transitions. Booyah! So that's it. That's my relationship wisdomisms for this Wednesday. I will be back in a fortnight probably with a video. And you know, I took the summer off, so I'm easing into the articles. Hopefully we'll have an article for you next week. But thank you for joining me over here on Tina O Life for Wednesday, the 7th? You said this, it's the 7th of September. And as we slide into fall and welcome back. Ciao.